Don't even act like you saw this coming. The offense had been silent for a day and a half until the bottom of the ninth inning in the fourth and final game, and Jorge Alfaro would electrify Jurickson Profar and the bench and this entire crowd here at Petco Park. A walk-off winner on Mother's Day. 3-2 is the final score. Smiles all the way around. You looked around at the dejected crowd earlier in this game, and right away, the script was flipped as the Padres dropped the Marlins 3-2. As I mentioned, is the final. They take 3 out of 4. Great to have you with us, everybody. Padres Live. It is a post-game show. It is brought to you by Toyota. Tony Gwynn Jr. Mike Pomeranz with you, fresh out of the radio booth for the first day in innings. You probably had your head in your hands going, I can't believe we can't put anything together offensively.
It was a struggle offensively for the Padres through the first 8 innings, but this is why you play 9. I mean, if you win a game like this, it is so exhilarating. You can see the guys' excitement as they came on the field. Certainly a great way to win the series.
The bullpen for the Marlins had done so well. Take it to the 9th inning because that's where it begins to unravel. Alfaro's damaged with 2 on and 2 out, but prior to that, this ball looks like it's getting through the right field, but the ball is away from Rojas, who makes a great and athletic play to feed the pitcher to get Profar trying to get the third.
The thing is, you can't even be mad at Profar. He didn't hesitate. He came around it, and 9 times out of 10, you're willing to take your shot with a pitcher having to catch the ball on the move and get a tag. They got it done, though.
It was very impressive, and then C.J. Abrams with a base hit. He has scuffled all season long, but he's able to keep the line moving.
Yeah, Sosa started to get a little loose there. He left that changeup up and then tried to start Alfaro off with a slider. He left it up as well, and Alfaro lost it.
Well, Alfaro can do one thing well for sure, and that is hit with authority. How about against his old team, too? Hey, show him what you missed, right?
There's nothing sweeter than going up against your old team that lets you go, and you ended up putting a dagger in them to end the series.
And if anybody missed that post-game interview he did with Annie Heilbrunn, you can hear the emotion that he said. He spoke to his mom today, wish her happy Mother's Day, and he said that they were talking about maybe an opportunity to do something special for her. How about that?
I don't think it gets any more special than a walk-off home run on Mother's Day.
As a pinch hitter, no less.
Yeah.
Didn't have an opportunity earlier in the game, but when it mattered most, he was able to deliver. Let's hear from his manager now, Bob Melvin, inside the clubhouse.
Guy's been working so hard, try to get good pitches to hit, stay out of chase mode, looking for something in the gap or a home run, and he was ready for it. So he knew at the beginning of the inning there was a chance for it. He was in the cage swinging. He was ready for the at-bat.
How important is it when you're having pitching like you have this series to eke out a win like that, even in those final moments, just to not waste that pitching?
Yeah, the pitching's been so good consistently, and you probably asked me if we lose 2-0 if I asked you about Joe, and it'd been the same thing about Sean last night. Well pitched games, but when you don't score any runs, it really doesn't look like it. So, Joe was fantastic, and on fumes, there at the end, and I even I went out there and wanted to know what he thought. And he wanted to try to get that last out, so that was great. Suarez giving us 2 innings right there to keep it where it was, to be able to, put one good swing on and win a game. So there were a lot of guys that were important in this game on the pitching end, or those 2 guys, and then, just enough at the end offensively.
What did you see from the rest of the offense tonight before the 9th?
Well, let's just talk about the 9th now, right? No, it seems you get in these kind of doldrums sometimes where, we've been struggling to find some consistency all year, and then you get into a rut where you find some good pitching, and, now the innings start to mount as far as the zeros go up, and now you put a little pressure on yourself, and guys start pressing a little bit across the board. But it was good to see really good at-bats in the last inning, too. That, that's something we've talked about is let's go play all 27, each at-bat the same until it potentially is over. So it's good to be able to get a game like that where, you fight through a little adversity and get some good swings at the end. And you were asking about the swag chain. There you go. There it is. I guess they broke it out for the first time.
What did you like about Jorge's bat in that particular spot?
Well, I'm looking for, some power in that spot. So, Oscar's been doing great for us, but, we're looking for some power in that particular spot. And, one pitch with a guy like Georgie can win a game.
What do you make of kind of what he's meant to this group? He had an outstanding spring to be here, and what do you just make of kind of like the way his teammates have responded to him and what he means to this group?
And he's got quite a support system here too with Cervelli, who's got some history with him and really pushed for him to be here. and it embraced from day one. You know, had a great spring, had to make a team. You know, nothing was for sure for him.